What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be looking at Hydreigon EX, a card that I'm pretty excited to talk about. Stage 2, Dark type, 330 HP Terra Pokemon from the new Surging Spark set coming out. I'm doing a lot of these videos. If you guys enjoy this, please like and subscribe. This guy, for a dark and colorless, does 200 crashing heads, significant amount of damage. 200 is quite good. With any modifier, you pretty much knock out anything. That's like a baby V, a baby EX in the format. And you discard the top 3 cards from your opponent's deck. And right now in this format, a lot of decks are playing a lot of one-ofs or situational cards that are really important for certain matchups. So let's just say you hit some really important resources. That could be all you need to pretty much run through the game. And then for a dark, psychic, metal, colorless, it's quite a lot. You do 130 and then 130 to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon as well. Right now that attack doesn't seem nearly as good because there's things like Manaphy in the format, but if that ever does not make its way through the format, then Obsidian seems like a pretty insane attack to be using. That being said, let's watch a video from the Japanese YouTube channel. If you guys enjoy this kind of content, you should check it out. Oh, they're starting with the deck list. Interesting. Yeah, so let's just jump into it. These guys put on a display usually. Here's the deck list to start, which is kind of interesting. We have 3 Hydreigon, 1 Zweilous, 4 Dino, more Pico for your treat. I like that. 202 Pidgeot, that makes sense to me as well. Can you use Featherball? I guess we don't need to use Featherball because everything else doesn't have for your treat besides more pack. No, more pack doesn't even do it. 1 Rotom, 1 Lumineon. Alakazam for the spread damage. Yeah, okay, that makes sense to me. Sparkling Crystal to use for Obsidian. Just to have the option, I guess. Double Crispin makes sense to me. Lost City just to pop the Manaphy. Double Dark Patch makes sense because 2 of our attacks require 2 dark, like a dark and a colorless, I guess, for slots. EXP Share is a cool card in this deck, seems like. Yeah, okay. This makes sense to me. Let's jump into the gameplay at least. Decklist going first is interesting. I don't usually do this, so we have Chinchino on the right, Hydreigon on the left. It's probably Lugia, if anything, if it's Chinchino. Rotom, Poffin, probably getting another Dino and a Pidgey. Pretty ideal start for any of these setup style decks. We're going to Rotom for 3. Probably Lugia has the same issues that it does in the Charizard matchup. You do need to get Chinchinos up and running, but if one good Obsidian comes through, you're losing basically all of that. Jacques as a supporter is not ideal. We're gonna get the Archeops. It's probably an Ultra Ball in hand because we're just that guy. Yeah, okay, all right. She's just got that aura diff. Miss energy to the Chinchino and over to the Hydreigon player. If we get Candy Ultra Ball, or if we get Candy Hydreigon Crispin, that'd be so broken. Okay, we get the Pidgeot. We go Arven. So we're not that insane. Candy and Sealstone. Okay, this is like super reasonable. This happens like all the time with the setup style decks, like Zard and stuff like that. So we get Zweilous into play, Ultra Ball, get the Hydreigon. We'll go ahead and attach the Sealstone and attach for turn. And we're gonna go ahead and just use the 200 attack, knock out the active, take 3 off the top. This is like super exactly what I expected to happen. 1 Archeops, it's the discard, a Jet, so nothing super. This is like nothing super substantial because there's already 2 Archeops in the discard, so we're not actually helping the Lugia player any capacity. We only got rid of 1 energy. Start with the V-Star here. Attach for turn, DTE. We're definitely gonna have to just power up this Chinchilla here, and then look for the stage 1. Yep, there it is. Cool aroma. Tails. I think we just want to grab another Chinchino if there is another one in the deck, or Minchino. Yeah, there it is. Oh, we're playing a 3. We're playing a 3/3 line. This is a thick line. Let's get that into play, I guess. I like that quite a bit. I don't know if we if we get 1 more kill, I think we just have to clean up the game with an Ursaluna on like the Rotom or something, or like Lugia has to kill the Rotom. If the Rotom has to stay in play for this game plan to work. 330. We're preemptively getting the Chinchino, which I like quite a bit because now we can't get Obsidian Flamed and lose our dude. Not Obsidian Flame, Obsidian Head. What was the attack? I kind of forgot already. Whatever. We'll go ahead and get the energies. Vessel away the dark, getting 2 darks. This would be kind of dirty if we get the dark patches. Arven for dark patch and crystal. Let's go ahead and dark patch. Oh no, Pidgeot. We have a lot going on. Hydreigon, dark patch 1. Dark patch 2. Attach for turn crystal. I feel like if we're doing this strategy, more and more dark patches might just be better. But we have Obsidian set up now, which means Shinchino is going to go down, and we have no threat on the opposite side. Uh, yeah, Lugia might need to play Grass type attacker now to deal with this, which is kind of scary. Obsidian there, and probably on Lugia. Yeah, just set it up for the game. Not game, but yeah. Gift Energy proc, draw some cards. Now the Chinchino player or the Lugia player is in a lot of danger. Ursaluna hits the board. Um, we just definitely power up Lugia here with the Legacy. Uh, I mean, this is like super unideal because like, what do we even kill to end this game? Lugia attach. I don't know. This is a bad situation. Double Chinchino hitting the discard, research, attack the active for 200. Not too bad. Second Lugia cleans up that attacker. Another Dino hitting the board. We just need to make sure that this Dino gets to evolve up and the game ends. Attached to Dino feels pretty good. Arven again, third Arven. Super odd plus EXP share. EXP share hits the board. Yeah, I feel like we can get ahead with this deck, kind of like Dragapult, because we're just big, but we don't do as much damage as Phantom Dive. So it is like in the same vein as Dragapult or Charizard, but we just don't do enough damage comparatively. We're going to Obsidian again, just spread, get the board prepped. We're going to go heads, get something. What are we getting? V-Star probably. Well, there's 2 V-Stars in the discard, I think, right? No, there's a third. Never mind, I'm trolling. Blood Moon Ursaluna. I mean, like, the question is, can they make another Obsidian? We already saw two dark patches, so you're like, oh, you're probably thinking, yeah, they could make another one and I lose this game. But they need Crispin to do it here, so we're just gonna promote the Dino. No free retreater. We're just that confident with ourselves. Ultra Ball for the Dragapult. Pidgeot for the Crispin, almost certainly. V-Star for Super Rod. Yep. Or like some combination of all of this. Like Pidgeot grabbed Super Rod, or Rotom grabbed Crispin. Oh, we're just gonna Crispin, no Super Rod. We're just that guy. There it is. Attached for turn, and there's Obsidian. I do feel like you probably can get a lot of Obsidians off against certain decks, but I think the biggest issue that I have is that against decks to play Manaphy, Obsidian's not good enough. So you'd have to go boss, kill the Manaphy with City in play, and then you could start using Obsidian following this. But the attack itself seems very, very powerful. It's like Phantom Dive on crack, but you're also like 2 extra energies from Phantom Dive, which is a little bit of a negative point to me. But in general, I think this seems like a very powerful card, especially because you can use Dark Patch until rotation happens. So check it out. Subscribe to them as well. We already saw the list. I'll throw it back up one more time for us to look at. Pretty unique. I actually like this, like the idea of this list quite a bit. It makes sense to me. Yeah, no, this is cool. I like this. Obsidian makes sense to me as an attack. The first attack is pretty good too. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll be back with more new gameplay videos. Buy list for Surging Sparks coming out soon, sometime this week before set drops.